Welcome to the game of Risk, everyone. I'm your host, OliveXC, a top player at this game, and today we are doing Tutor Tuesday, where I review a subscriber game and help them and you, the viewer, get better at the game of Risk. Today's game comes from Slackabro, a Grandmaster ranked Risk player. Make sure to check him out on YouTube, everybody. He is the black player in this game. When I look at the other players and I see their options, and by the way, as you can tell on the screen right here, this is a classic fixed game right now. I can see the purple player eventually trying to go for South America. However, they kind of messed up their initial attack a bit, doing a 4v2 and failing, hurting them a little bit. Slackabro, it looks like he has some good options to potentially go for Europe or North America. He also did a 3v1 down here in the corner. I don't think that was the best play. I think I'd rather have attacked upwards, because then maybe you'd have his troops stay alive there. Maybe purple fortifies somewhere else, and then you can do like a 2v1, get some value out of it there. You just basically guarantee the troops to be lost there. But at the end of the day, Slackabro was able to get the value out of those troops, which is what counts. Now, in Green's case, they're making some aggressive attacks, looking like they're trying to get into Africa. And I feel like they're being a little bit aggressive right here, and that's why their troop count's a little low right now. And what we can see as well is Slackabro is constantly checking out the battle log. This is something I think a lot of players really need to be doing more, because it really helps you understand about how the game is progressing. Now, the red player, I'm thinking, should be moving the 2 to the 6 here. And yes, they are. I really like that. It looks like the red player will be going for Europe. This means that our protagonist needs to move into North America with their 4 to avoid losing those troops. The yellow player, it looks like they will be going for Australia. They can either take it this turn, in this case they are, or they could have waited in case they got a bad roll. But they're now going to be having an 8 defending their region, so they're going to be more than fine. I also really like how the Australia yellow player did not attack the Siam territory. This is because purple, if they were practicing no Australia, no win mentality, they have tried self-destructing into the yellow player. But now they definitely will not be doing that. And instead, the purple player is kind of guarding the yellow player a bit. I am still a little worried about yellow, but as of now at least, pink is just consolidating their troops and not going for Australia. It looks like the main contention point is going to be between Europe and Africa, where 3 players are going to be fighting for the regions and only 2 are going to be able to successfully get continents. At this time, if I was Slackabro, my priority is trying to change this 4, because it's clear now you cannot be going for Europe. Instead, I really like Slackabro's long-term play of going for North America. There are a lot of troops there, but if he can hold it and stabilize, he will be in a good spot. He's trying to get the value out of these remaining continents, and I love this move right here. He's fortifying his troops away. He understands that the pink player wants to be going for the Europe region. And a good technique that you can be doing with your armies is attacking to allow them to fortify their troops outwards. Green, by the way, continuing to make these unnecessary attacks. You really want to be attacking only once per turn, and this is because if you start attacking multiple times per turn, you lose your large attacking armies. We now get a bit of a welcome development here where the red player goes offline. Little annoying, but you can kind of already tell the red player was not probably going to be in a very, very bad shape. I probably would have stayed in if I was red I think green, if this game continued, would have been taken out because of their lack of mechanical skill and understanding what they wanted to do this game. Now, yellow is doing something very interesting. I would never do this because of the high amount of risk involved. But yellow is trying to prevent the South America player from getting an additional continent. The benefit of doing this play is you are staying the strongest player on the board and you're pushing your advantage against all the other players. Because green, red, and pink are all fighting over this region and none of them are getting it right now. And the black player is only focused on getting North America. So if you focus on the purple player, you can stay strong while everyone else does not have a continent and remains weak. The drawback to this is the yellow player here may end up losing their army if someone tries to take Australia. My preferred option is just to really defend the Australia side, and as people start to stabilize their continents, then you can get more aggressive. But we'll see if this play works out. Now going back to Slackabro, we're seeing a very common thing that a lot of new players do, where they really struggle with their fortifications and knowing what players are asking them to do. The psychological element of this game is very challenging to understand. So instead, what Slackabro is doing at the moment is that he's basically doubling down right here, and instead of attacking the player, he's constantly moving and asking Pink to move the army. And we'll see if that works. That, however, is not going to work. Oh my goodness, you guys. Green just imploded for no reason. That attack made no sense whatsoever. The only thing I can think of is perhaps Green did not want to take Africa because of a bot being all around them. But even if they won the roll, the yellow player was going to be getting 5 more troops and would clean up anything left of the green player. The green player is now only on 3 cards and 9 troops. Absolutely atrocious. Not a good play at all. And now the red bot is on the verge of getting Africa. It looks like they are being more continental in nature. So now that this game is getting into a more stable condition, I'm speeding up a little bit right now. And now, crazily enough, the yellow player is going to be getting 2 continents, it looks like. Because now the red bot is just going to be a bot, right? They're going to be attacking kind of haphazardly. But now we are seeing a really nice move coming up from the purple player who has a really nice set for themselves. And look what they're doing here, you guys. They are taking out the green player. Now, I would have left 1 or 2 more troops down here in Brazil because you have way too much troops up here on the attack. The 3v1 could have failed. However, at the end of the day, the luck played out for purple, and now they have 3 cards and they are above 20 troops. They'll probably get another set in coming up too. Now, Slackabro has another set. One thing that I would consider doing right now is just knocking out the bot, because the longer you keep the bot in North America, the greater the risk that the bot is going to place more troops in there and just make your life a living hell. But the bot does fail the Africa roll, you guys. And now we can see that the bot is slowly expending their troops in North America. Hopefully, things will stabilize, but this is ridiculous. I cannot believe that the yellow player has managed to get South America and Australia. I would never have the cojones to go for something like that. And the only reason this worked out is because the green player made a really bad move attacking the purple player, which was bad for both of the other players right here. Now, thankfully, the purple player has a set right now, you guys. So they're way over, but you're seeing exactly what I was telling about before. When you don't defend Australia and you try to own both, some player may try to go for no Australia, no win, and take you out. It's best, unless you're doing very high level play, to focus on really defending your 1 bonus, because now the yellow player has lost their entire advantage and all of their extra troops. If they had just been on Australia, they could have potentially eliminated another player to get a significant advantage for themselves. And now we're in a very interesting situation where the red bot, you guys, is very strong at the moment. But now that we've gone through the bot's turn, I want to see how yellow is going to be reacting to purple. And again, guys, yellow was super strong, and now they are punishing purple, who went all in on Australia. And guys, no Australia, no win. The yellow player punishes purple. So it looks like yellow's play of aggressively attacking and controlling 2 continents so far is working. They're still on 30 troops right now. If pink really wanted to, I would highly consider pink to go and take Australia at this point, because yellow would not be able to do anything to retaliate against it, and they would be trapped behind the bot. By now taking over the Europe region, which in theory looks okay, you risk the bot potentially attacking you. So we need to be a little careful right now. Purple is just hoping to build up, get a set on 3, and survive. Unfortunately, Slackabro does not have the set here, so they cannot take out purple. So instead, what they are doing is taking over North America. And they have a massive guard down here preventing yellow from going up. Because again, yellow has proven to be very confrontational in the past. There is, and interestingly enough, the bot does not attack anywhere. Bots are weird, you guys. Now there is a chance that because of this confrontational nature that Slackabro provided, that yellow may decide to break black. And they do, and yellow even lost 7 troops out of this. I think we get to a pivotal moment of the game. We can see that purple is only on 8 troops, Slackabro on 23. And look at the pink player, you guys. Pink is now correctly eliminating the purple player from the game. And now the pink player is going to be getting a massive set and is going to be getting 8 troops. The balance of the game is almost broken right now, you guys, and this is very dangerous. Now, does Slackabro have the set? And he does have the set right now. If I were Slackabro, what I would do is trade in and just clear out the yellow player here, but I wouldn't attack more. Because if you were to attack the yellow player right here, the pink player would have more troops than the other players combined, because you don't count a bot, you guys. With yellow at 23 troops and Slackabro at 27, pink could now take out a player and potentially take the game with an aggressive move. But oh my gosh, the bot did an 11v11. That was absolutely incredible to see that, you guys. Now, in this case, Slackabro got lucky, but you always need to be keeping in mind the balance of the game. You can't always expect a bot to be doing everything for you in such a lucky way. Because now the game is going to be staying balanced and pink cannot win. But pink could have started doing some massive damage if, for example, the bot decided to be hitting the 7 instead. So instead, the pink player is only getting 4 troops. There is still some danger of the pink player getting, again, holding Europe. If I were pink, I probably would be breaking red a little bit right now, because you want the bot to be focused on hitting somewhere else and not you. Yeah, so now pink is guarding. I would have a little bit of a less guard over here because there's a risk of the bot hitting you. And now, holy cow, Slackabro is just clearing out yellow, who is like the threat. This is absolutely incredible right here, because again, yellow is weak. Slackabro is weak. Like again, there's one trade-in away of the bot doing incredible damage. And yet, the bot still invades the pink player. It invades Slackabro a bit, but again, it wasn't anything crazy at the moment. But this bot's one of the most craziest bots I have ever seen within a game right now. And I can't stress to you how lucky kind of Slackabro has been to have this happen. Slackabro is going all in on the yellow player, and through a stroke of like incredible luck, the troop count between pink and black is equal, allowing for this type of alliance to be taking place. However, if the bot never made those two massive attacks on the pink player, I feel that Slackabro probably would have lost this game, as pink would have had so many troops. It's good to be an aggressive in targeting a player and having a strong alliance, as long as you're aware of like the troop count. But hey, Risk involves a lot of luck and skill, and Slackabro's made a lot of really good decisions attacking to get the one content he wanted all game, which is North America. The aggression in this game is incredible, and I hope you guys are enjoying this right now. In Yellow's case, they are trading in, but they left their main stack trapped in Australia, and I feel like this was a little bit of like kind of like unforced because of all the attacks happening like from before. Because their stack is getting trapped, the bot is going to slowly be getting eliminated, as there are only 16 troops left of the bot. If pink was really smart right here, you guys, they would be eliminating red. And oh my goodness, you guys, the pink player is seeing the opportunity, and they are eliminating the red bot from the game, which I think is an incredible move at the moment. With the red bot gone, the pink player is going to be getting 4 cards, another immediate trade-in, so they have more troops than the players, so they're taking over Europe. Holy frick. That's so good. And now they're owning 3 continents. We now have a very unique situation about what to do here. And if the yellow player is not careful, we're going to have something called the Australian Trap. The way the Australian Trap works is you have one player owning North America and South America. They leave their troops on Kamchatka. And the pink player would own Europe, Africa, and then leave their troops in the Middle East and Ukraine. Of course, yellow wants to try to avoid this, so they trade in right away, and they are attacking both pink and black. But I feel like yellow's been doing some very good aggression this game. Since they've been attacking everybody, they failed to make good alliances. So naturally, pink and black are going to want to work together in order to defeat the yellow player. Because now look, you guys, because yellow has traded in and they left their stack here. Like, this is very, very dangerous for yellow right now, because the Australian Trap strategy has been completed. Although the pink player does have some extra troops. In Slackabro's case, I kind of like that they are not breaking this, because I want to give the the pink player one turn to move. However, this is going to be giving the pink player one turn of an extreme amount of troops, which can cause a lot of problems. One thing that the pink player can consider doing is honestly, they can spend one turn allowing Slackabro to retake South America. Because again, they're on 68 troops right now. The black player is only, our protagonist is only on now 49, 50 troops. And yeah, now they're taking over South America. But honestly, all the pink player would need to do is that they left everything down in Iceland, and they were then to proceed to break North America and South America. There's a potential, and then they have a massive border guard on those two spots. If Slackabro were to attack, the pink player may be able to take this game right now. Instead, though, what we are seeing is pink is really kind of trusting the alliance with black and taking it into like the late game. I feel like this was a bit of a missed opportunity, because the first player to make an attack like to break the bones is going to get a significant lead, and now you can see Slackabro is caught up in troops by turning in the set as well. I mean, that was basically an extra like 8 to 10 troops, because you can never anticipate a player having the set on 3 like Slackabro had. Now, in the yellow player's case, when you are stuck in the Australian trap strategy like this, what you need to do is you need to get out of it as fast as possible, and yellow was not doing this. Instead, the best thing that you really want to be doing is the second you start seeing this happening, you want to park your troops right here on Irkutsk right away. And you basically want to tell the pink player, if you have an alliance with them or any way possible, that you need to be attacking their territory. And if the pink player does not do it, you have to call their bluff and hit it. Because otherwise, what's going to happen now is the two players are going to be getting such an overwhelming number of troops that they are going to be breaking the balance of the game. What's even crazier is, and this is something that I think is very cool from Slackabro, showing the trust that they see in the pink player, is they are going to trade cards behind yellow and not even allow them to get a bonus anymore. Absolutely incredible. I actually kind of like this play right here, what Slackabro is doing. You do risk by having your armies split up like this, that if the yellow player was feigning that they were going to hit you, that you can risk having the Australian trap strategy broken. But it looks like yellow is just remaining passive, hoping that by staying passive on Australia that you can win. But guys, no Australia, no win does not always work. The yellow player is only, while they're on a nice number, they can't do anything about this squeeze play right here. Yellow is getting slowly and slowly constricted. The only concern that I'm seeing from the players that they're leaving like a bunch of these small armies. When a cornered person gets like stuck where they have nothing to do, they're going to potentially be self-destructing on one of the players, ending their game. If I was pink, I would really be considering being careful about what they're trying to do here, because now look, yellow has almost no areas left to attack except to attack pink right now. If I was yellow, I may seriously consider right now hitting the 35 and just attacking pink really hard, knowing that if that pink attacked me, it would end the game. But yellow, they're still not attacking. This is just, I think, a really massive mistake by pink to really be poking the bear over and over and over again, giving yellow such few options. And they only leave a 47 stack here. I would have put as much possible blocking, because now look, Slackabro has put their huge stack here. There's nothing that yellow can do. Yellow is going to lose this game because they did not break out of the Australian trap. And now, like a cornered rat, they strike at the pink player who failed to leave a strong army available. And yes, the yellow player can attack as much as possible around the map and break everybody's bonuses. But guys, the balance of the game is almost broken at this time. Slackabro is on 112 troops, and thankfully the pink player trades in, but I feel like the game may have potentially have been able to get played out. But I think the pink player, recognizing that the game is just about over, decides to attack yellow and take the second place. This was a beautifully executed Australian trap with some problems with understanding about human psychology of what to do when cornered. People are going to attack the slowest army. So now all Slackabro has to do is trade in, clean up, and take this game. If you are enjoying this content, again, please consider subscribing and follow me on Twitch. Thank you for Slackabro for showing this video again. This is OliveXC signing off.